Alright guys, behind me is a 2011 Lincoln Navigator. What we're going to be replacing today is this here, this chrome, and the front grille. Whatever this crap is that got on here, sorry, this is flooding like that. I'm not sure, somebody your car, but for some reason, this fake chrome, it doesn't want to come off of it, so the fake chrome there, it doesn't want to come off that fake chrome, so we're gonna have to replace it. I don't know why people like destroying other people's property. It's still something I will never understand, even if you don't like somebody. Don't hang out with them. Jesus. There's no need to destroy somebody's property. There's really not. I know some people be like, oh, are you sure you just didn't have the crap come on driving down the road? I'm positive it was sitting in my driveway. Off. I don't know what it is. I really don't, but I've tried cleaning it off, and it is whatever it is on there. Very, very strong. So, I mean, props, whoever did it, you did a good job. Honestly, can't remember where I ordered this from, to be completely honest, but it was only like 35 bucks. I think I looked at the dealer too. The dealer was not. I think it was 70 bucks the dealer, but still not a bad price from a dealer. Sorry. But just that quick. It's fixed. I'm not sure. Had a reasonable idea what this grill was going to take, or this front chrome piece up here was going to take, but I'm not sure what this grill is going to take after. I'm hoping you don't have to pull the whole bumper off to do it. you're thinking about doing it, it was just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bolts. They were 11 millimeter. Nothing hard about it. Let's turn this light down on there. Sometimes these plastic screws will actually back out like they're supposed to, and sometimes they don't. The key is don't put any pressure, downward pressure on them. I'm not gonna lie, these are coming out a lot better than I anticipated. That's wood. Perfect. Almost seems like that has to come off. Guess it's time to take it out of the box. This was not a new one. I went to my local junkyard. They didn't have any. Yep, there's it. Okay. So those bolts got to come out of there. My local junkyard didn't have any, so but I got it at a junkyard. I think my junkyard charges $50 for these. New ones and then aftermarket ones that just kind of have a chrome centerpiece without the emblem. They run like, the cheap aftermarket ones are $150. Was the cheapest I could find, and I did not like the layout or setup of it. And the nice ones with the emblems on them brand new were 400 plus, like 450. Alright guys, these are Torx T30s. Huh. Well, it looks like I've had a little mouse living up in here. This truck still runs really good. Super clean interior. I want to say it's got 200,000 on it, just to kill some time while I'm working. Like right at 200, and super clean. I mean, immaculate interior. I don't know. I'm gonna guess that they were an over-the-road salesperson. The back seats still have the factory plastic on it, so you can pry this up with these up with it's this right here. They're amazing tools. Be careful though, you can get You can get a lot of leverage with these. Rocking them side to side is a good way not to damage anything. That's awesome. Alright. What am I missing? There must be some kind of notched in or something. On the bottom. Looks like the bottom actually slides in and out. It's got these clips on them. Definitely don't like those clips. Wish there was a better way to do it. Those of you that really want to see it, I guess. So that clips onto the end of that. I guess hopefully I'm not wasting my time. Like I said, I've never pulled one of these off. I am guessing. Interesting. I'll show you guys once I get it out of here. So I didn't care about mine because I'll put new clips in it, but that's there's these push style pin clips which I really don't like, because once you get them in, there's no way to get them out without drilling them out. At least none that I'm aware of. I think there's actually some on the top. So you see them. It's like once they were torqued down, the top snaps off of them, and they leave this butterfly effect here on the back, and it's the stupidest design ever. So here's a piece of one of them. Bits and pieces of the old unit, or the bits and pieces of the old grill that punched through. So right there is where that one goes. And the other one was right there. So rest assured, I will not be using those when I go back in. So this is what is considered a grade A piece, which means it shouldn't have any breaks or blemishes. Although it did have one break, probably from when they removed it or something. But the whole and whole of things, this is a much nicer piece than what was in here. This used unit set me back $150 with shipping, which I know some people will be like, well, you could have got the aftermarket one for that much, but I'm telling you, the aftermarket one did not cosmetically appeal. Like, it just didn't look right. And I think most people who drive these kinds of vehicles, they kind of got a desire for the appeal, the look. Honestly, I don't even think I'm going to waste my time with those bottom clips, because they are... Each of the, which I forgot to show you guys, I apologize. Each of the little ears down here have like a little nub on them that you pop it over. And so, there we go. It came fairly out easy. So I don't know how well you can see that, but that's a pretty good little nub. There's nub there, nub there, nub there, nub there. So there's several of those. Throughout the process. So I don't think just driving down the road would blow them in. A theory I'm going to test, I guess. We gotta take it back apart, I'll take it back apart. Actually, let's at least put these back in. So when I went to pull this off and didn't want to come straight off, there are some nubs up underneath here. Of course, you can't see them. Right there. See those nubs? And they just pop right into that hole there and help line the grill up. Yes, I do own an electric impact. I don't like using them on Torx at all. I find that's how you break the Torx. I guess I don't know if they make impact ones or not, but not to my knowledge. But these are, I've broken them plenty of times. Let's just say that. Trying to do it that way. Trying to be speedy and efficient. And sometimes they'll break off flush and get wedged in there. It's just a pain. So I don't even know why I'm explaining this. I'm probably going to fast forward through this part when I do the video. Alright, make sure you got everything out. You definitely sorry, I know I get lost in train of thought all the time. You don't want to leave anything underneath this once you put it on. Not that it's horrible to take off, but you know, on these, a lot of times you can push them in, even though they're threaded, you can just push them right down and they will lock in all the same. You don't actually have to screw them back in. I don't know, maybe it ruins them, but in my experience on my vehicles, I've never had an issue with it. And if it ever did come up to be an issue, and I had to just replace a clip. These clips are not expensive, so. And then you wind up with a beautiful chrome grille on your car. And not this broken. That happened all on its own, but you can see that same crap somebody got on there. And when this got on here, this was sitting in my driveway. It was not, hadn't been driven. I got home, something was spattered all over it. You can see it spattered all over the windshield. And it's still some on the paint here, but for the most part, I was able to get it to wash off. Not much got on this, luckily, because I'd have to replace that too. But yeah, That's how you replace it, guys. Until next time. We're replacing this